Hey there, welcome to Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are making pork fillet with fruit sauce. Here's what we need, and we're serving it up with a spiced sweet potato. So start and get your stuff ready. You're going to need 2 oven trays lined both with baking paper, and let's get everything ready. First of all, preheat your oven to 180, 200 if it's a normal oven, 180 fan forced, I should say. 180 for mine, of course. Okay. To do the spicy sweet potatoes, cut them into big chunks. These are going to go in the microwave for a little while, so get them ready to go in. In a microwave safe bowl on high for 4 minutes. So this is just to start them off. So I'll give them 2 and see how they're looking after 2. In the meantime, I am starting to cut up my pears. I've got my pork fillet ready to go, and all my other little bits and pieces. So this being a sort of a 2-part recipe, I'm going to be doing bits and pieces of each. So get your pears all quartered and we'll get ready to roll. So the recipe says to use large pears, and because I just brought small ones, naturally I'm using 4. So just quickly peel them first, cut them into quarters. I'm using one of my knives that I haven't used for a while, so at least it's nice and sharp. Okay. Cut it in quarters and then just do that. So we're actually going to end up with a bit more pear, which is good because pear's yum. So grab one of your baking trays, place the pears over the bottom. So the pears and the pork are going to cook on one tray, and on the other tray you're going to be cooking your sweet potato. This is so that the 2 different flavours don't get mixed up together. So just place them all on there. Okay, and we'll get on to the pork next. Okay, our sweet potatoes have had their final 4 minutes, so I'll just set that aside for the moment. Grab them out. They're singing, which is probably a good idea. Place those onto your other oven tray. Space them about a little bit just so they're not overlapping. And with these, we are going to drizzle with our olive oil over the top. Perfect. We're going to put some sea salt, crack it over the top, and then get one of our recently repurchased spices, garam masala, which is a spice used in a lot of Indian cooking. Sprinkle that over. Okay. These are going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to pop those in now. Grab a freezer bag. Into this freezer bag we are placing 2 tablespoons of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 1 teaspoon of chicken stock powder. Of course it doesn't want to open. And cracked black pepper to taste. Shake that about to mix it. Grab your pork fillets, get some scissors and cut them open. So we've got 2 of these. Cut these in half crosswise. Then pat them dry with paper towel. If there's any sinewy bits, cut them off, but to me that's going to help it cook better, otherwise it could dry out. Pat them down. Put these into the bag and coat them. Give them a really good coating. Move that out of the way, we don't need that. Okay, front and centre. So we've got our pears. These are going to be placed over the top. Make sure they're nicely coated. So this is going to be the equivalent of 1 piece per person because this serves full. That one didn't coat much. Pop that one in there. And don't be afraid to put the extra bit in because later that is actually going to help thicken our sauce. Okay, so pop that in. That one doesn't have much on it, so sprinkle the rest on. Beautiful. So good coating. Grab your cooking spray and spray the top of them. These are going in the oven on the bottom shelf for 20 to 25 minutes or until our pork is tender. So in they go. There goes our ingredients. So just checking on the sweet potato after 20 minutes because my oven wasn't super hot. Get a knife and just stab them. Some of them are still hard, so I'm going to put that back in for another 5 minutes. So I've taken the sweet potato out. Some of them are still a little bit tender, but as they're going to be warmed up later, they will cook accordingly. The buzzer's gone for the pork. Oh, look at that. So we're going to cover the pork with foil to rest for 10 minutes. And while that's going on, I am going to be doing the pears. I think I'm going to turn these and give them another 5. Just to make sure they are a little bit more cooked through. Give them another wipe. So grab some foil, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the pork first. We let it rest for 10 minutes. So bring it over. Grab a pair of tongs that actually works. Place those on there. Set your timer that didn't buzz when you wanted it to before. Okay. It's easier to put another piece of foil over the top. That is resting for 10 minutes. See if it works this time. Okay. So with the rest of it, you're going to put it in the food processor, and we're going to make our fruit sauce. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of water to your pan, and just try and scrape down anything that may not have cooked. Pop all these into your blender or food processor. So now we are making our fruit sauce. Okay, last couple. It's called fillet. Just give it a bit of a stir down. You want all that in there. Okay, set that pan aside. Into here we also want salt, black pepper, and some cinnamon. Just a sprinkling of cinnamon. Might be a bit too much. Whack your lid on. There you have it, a beautiful fruit sauce. Transfer this to a jug with a lid and allow it to cool, ready for later. So I've just finished slicing the pork diagonally. I'm going to cover that with foil. The sauce is ready in the jug, and the sweet potatoes done. Just do a salad to serve with it and you're ready to go. Thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I will catch you next time. Bye.